So we're gonna do a little bit of a set review on what is this team up, team up now. So we're gonna have we're gonna look at some of these cards and see what's good coming up. This is a tentative set list Poke Beach put up. All credit goes to them. So we'll kind of see what cards are decent, what might be useful to buy. Venusaur Celebi Tag Team. This card seems okay. Doesn't seem great. Where you at? There you at. Pollen Hazard seems ridiculously overpowered or over crazy. Doesn't need it. The GX seems pretty decent, honestly. Just shuffle everything back in your deck if you have an extra grass. Other than that, probably not going to see play. I'd be shocked if it does. It's all play in some Vika lists in Japan, but that's also Japan. So I don't think this Beedrill line could. I mean, this Destiny Barb might be cute. You can go Rainbow and kill everybody. Could be good in like a stage 2 only deck, like the Meganium deck, but I wouldn't hedge my bets on it. I'm not even gonna worry about this guy. Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. This card's pretty good. Flower Storm, 30 times the number of basic and show you attack your opponent in play. Basically just goes in Ray. Really good card. I'm not gonna worry about these guys. This card would be good if you didn't have to put 2 damage cards on this Pokemon. So then you go to 130, and 130 dies to like everything in this format. I think this Ninetales is really good. Once during your turn, you may discard 2 fire and choose one of your opponent's bench and switch it to the active. I think this card has like a lot of potential to just be like insanely good. So this might see play. I'm buying some for sure. No. Could be an absolute meme. Discard all fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Yeah, you could play if your Bullsophone's already playing like Ditto Muck. You could play it in that for that purpose. This Moltres is meme, is big meme. These Litten and Torracat don't come in handy yet, but the big thing. These cards, I don't think Stoice is very good. It's too much work for the ability. I don't think these are good. Not a fan of this. 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 Articuno I think might be good to some extent. If it's your active, you play a supporter card. Doesn't affect bench water, but also the active attack kind of sucks. So I don't know. Water doesn't seem good right now. I think Pikachu's Zekrom tag team is actually a lot better than people are talking about. 150 for 3 lightnings and search your deck for 3 attach them. But I think the Tag Bolt, if you can ever pull this GX off with the 3 extra lightnings. Yo, thank you for the sub, Rage Twitter. Come and get it. Peace. Appreciate it. Thank you. And if you can ever pull off this Tag Bolt GX with the 3 extra lightnings, 200 plus 170 is insane. You can probably always pull off the 200 with the Tapu Koko Prism Star. So, don't think Golem is very good. Oh no, don't host me. I think this card's not very good. The Zapdos is seeing a lot of play in Japan and Korea, but I think it's just because it's a 1 prize attacker that does 80 damage basically from the bench, but does a bunch of damage, and you can use Electro Power and stuff. So I think that's why this card is seeing a lot of play. I think it's not bad. I'm gonna test it for sure because I'll be playing in Australia when the set's legal. So could be good. This is a very memey GX attack. Search your deck for 7 Pokemon, but I don't think it's very good for stage 2. Raid could be okay if it wasn't lightning colorless. Because it's lightning colorless, I don't think it's very good. Because you could do 120 base with that. The Amongo's probably going to see play just because Lost March, and you can dig out the other Nuzzly Gathering guys. Joltik is back in this set. So Night March, you know. Night March, 20 times the number of... is that what it reads? Yeah, I think so. Um, Gavantula, not... Whatever. Heliolisk, whatever. Tapu Koko Prism. This card is stupid good. Discard it and just double patch. Like, this card's absolutely insane. Like what? This card's insane. This card's just good. Gengar Mimikyu, I think, actually could see play as a 1-up in Malamar. Because you could just, like, go and, like, pitch it with Marshadow and then use Horror House GX and just be like, hey, now we're just both sitting here. And we're both drawing up the 7 cards in our hand. And then Poltergeist. Let me go back to Ampharos and see what it does for the question. Yeah, it does lightning for 30, put all electro powers from discard into your hand. So it could be a lot of damage, but like I think it's a lot of work to get that set up. Also, fighting weakness kind of sucks in this meta. I really like Gengar Mimikyu. I think it's pretty good. I think this Nidoqueen could be decent in like a stage 2 toolbox deck once again, but other than that, it's not very good just because of the ability. Nah, this card be alright. No. This is just a direct reprint. This is fine. I actually like this card as a 1-of, because you can just be like, hey, your ace rolls are no longer good. Ever. Again. So, we're going to use this card, and we have a mime. This is just literally the same exact card that existed before, but in odds. So if you're playing some sort of weird, degenerate, like, wall deck, this card probably also sucks because there's nothing that actually hits odds. Everything hits evens. And there's already a mime for that. Cosmog. This Cosmog with bench guard's actually kind of relevant, maybe, for Solgaleo stuff. Who knows? I don't, for sure. No. Fossil Boys, these are both probably really, really good. I would pick up copies of them, because as long as opponents play, you probably look at the items from your hand. So there's probably some sort of weird control deck that DDG will eventually think about, and we will have to deal with as soon as they release it. Read Hitmonchan. Alright, man. So, Hitmonchan. 30 switch. I'm not seeing it. Fossil Memory. Yeah, it's no supporter cards. You could build some weird Fossil trap deck. Sableye Omastar would be very degenerate, and that would be very unfortunate. Somebody don't message that to DDG. Lycanroc is... This Lycanroc, I like the ability because it discards inactive energy. So it's actually, like, decent. And this GX deck is really hard to play around also. So you can play it as a 1-of. Just kind of to bring up, like... I don't know, you could deal with something early. Like something you wouldn't be able to deal with earlier. I think this Muck is really cute. Look at your opponent's top 6, discard as many items. So, could be good. I don't ever see it actually seeing play, but it could be really, really fun to play. That's my entire logic. Could be fun. That's about it. Probably not good. DCE for 50 discard. Could be okay. Probably not great. I like this Absol. Adds to a retreat cost on basics. So you can play some sort of a more, like, you can put it in the, I saw it in one of the Japanese lists that was playing the one prize Zapdos stuff. So you can kind of just put it in there and all of a sudden everything gets a little harder to retreat. And it's kind of a good tech for Mirror. And yeah, I mean, the Blacephalon list that won the Korea event played 3 potions to deal with the offsetting of damage, which I think was really cute. So, Spiritomb, 4 Pokemon discard, could be decent with this Zoroark, which is 20 times the number of Pokemon you discard piled to maximum of 10 cards. So it's just basically Night March on crack, but only Night March to 200. So, we'll just ignore these guys because I don't really know what they do. The Yveltal is super niche. I don't think it's good. Hoopa, very Poopa. I like this Incineroar because it sets itself up in 1 turn. Search your deck for 3 energies, power it up. You're good to go, basically. Like, good to go. 3 130 discard a special energy. It's really good damage, I think, with a choice band 180. And he's got 250 HP. Sure, he's weak to fighting, which is really unfortunate, but otherwise it's pretty good. I like the GX attack also because you immediately put 3 damage counters on. You immediately get 3 darks, and you're like, hey, I'm hitting for 160, 190 with choice band. I don't think Zora Ninja's in this set. No, I don't. I didn't see it when I was looking through the scans. This Jirachi is probably the MVP of the set. Probably the 7 out of 5 card. You can look at the top 5 cards of the deck, choose one trainer, put it in your hand, put it back to sleep, and this guy goes to bed. Night, but he can retreat with a skateboard, so he can cycle, get your Electro powers, get whatever you need, go into the Zapdos, retreat into the Zapdos, get your item, go into Zapdos. All of a sudden, you're doing so much damage with Zapdos. That's where the deck came from. This is kind of cute. Evolve when the player's second first turn to play it. Could be good for expanded. Yeah, because it evolves on the turn you could play it. So I think this card could definitely be good and expanded. I don't know if metal eels could be an archetype. It could be, maybe. I don't know. Nobody gets to play the game and expanded, so that's cute. Cobalion. I really like this GX attack, so I think it can go in some decks. Iron Law. During your opponent's next turn, none of your opponent's Pokemon can attack, including newly played Pokemon. So I think it's like a good... It's kind of like timeout in the Paladin decks if anyone plays Hearthstone. So it's kind of akin to that. So it could be really cute in like a control deck of some sort. Or just like to keep you to stabilize into deck. This is just a direct reprint of the water one. Also direct reprint of Psychic Mimikyu. Not great. This tag team is just bad. It's like just bad, man. It's just bad. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this guy. You could play him in Malamar, maybe. That's the only deck I could see you playing him in. Malamar, play like 1 water. Like, replace the Ultra Necrozma line with this guy, but I don't know. This Dragonite seems okay, but I think it's a lot of work to set up this guy to get to Fast Call. I like this Eevee Snorlax tag team a lot, actually. Because it just one-shots Zoroark, and then, like, Lycanrocs and stuff like that. And then Megaton Friends is, like, I'm doing 210, and then I'm drawing 10 cards. Up to 10, sorry. I'd rather not talk about those dragon stuff. That's too much combo stuff. I think this Pidgeotto is really good. Look at top 2 cards, pick one, put on the one at the bottom. So I think you can play with Ditto Prism. I think you can just play a thin line in your decks also. So that's something. What else we got? No. This is just... He got the shaft on the Fossil Brothers. Bills is not great. Black Market Prism, very good. Very good. I don't know if there's any good dark types right now. Zoroark, maybe. Seems like a good dark type card. Brock's great is back. Will Zora Ninja be the next set? Zora Ninja, I don't know. Probably next set, yeah. Yeah, Zora Ninja's probably next set. Buff padding doesn't seem... Let's go back to this Persian. You said it was really good. Oh, it's just discard to 4. 4 or more, I'm assuming is what it's saying. This was just for control stuff. Brock's Grit's a reprint. Buff padding is 4 colorless maximum increase by 50. Seems very niche. These Dana yada yada supporters, I don't remember all their names, are very niche also. Active as a stage 2. Search your deck for 2 cards and put them in your hand. Seems very niche, but could be good against if you're expecting your meta to be like stage 2 stuff. Enhanced Hammer's probably just better than this Dangerous Drill. Electro Charger could be cute to just put stuff back. Yeah, it could be cute to just put stuff back into your hand. Erica's Hospitality. This card's stupidly good. Just draw cards up to the number of Pokemon in your opponent's play. If you have 6 or more cards in your hand, you can't play it. So 6, 5, whatever. You'll draw a bunch of cards probably with this guy. Evelyn, stage 1, draw 4. Very niche. I don't know if it'll see play. Fairy stuff for Ultra Beast. Probably you can play it in Guardy or something. For for I don't know. I don't think this card will see play. Grass Memory. Silvali's already outlasted its life, I think. I don't think Grass will do anything for it. Ingo and Emmet, I think, is actually a really cool card. I'll look at your top card and then discard draw for top from 5 or bottom. It's whatever. You know one of your cards, so it's like if I don't want this card off the top and I know this card isn't gonna help me if I'm digging for something, I can just go from the bottom. And if you're Orangaruing, again, yes, you can Oranguru and then discard, draw bottom 5, so you get the 3 cards you Orangarued for. So it's a little degenerate. Don't think Jasmine's very good. Judge Whistle might see play just because it's a draw card, or like grab a judge and you don't have to play more judges. But Giraffe Rig is also just stupid. Lavender Town seems kind of cute. Sightseer does in fact suck in every deck plus level 1. In Lavender Town's, I think, okay. In like a control deck, you just reveal hands a bunch and just like jerk each other off. Metal Goggles, whatever. Morgan, this is like a very, very niche supporter. You need all 3 of the Dana, Evelyn, and Nita. And you look at the top 12, attach all your energies to like this is never going to see play unless you're playing an uber meme deck. Unless you go like triple Lele to get everything. I don't know, dude. This just sucks. Nanu, basic dark, switch it with the active. I don't think that really helps anything. Nita, basic Pokemon, put your energy from your opponent's active on top of their deck. Pokecom coming back is actually pretty good for this setup format in Standard. Kind of helps out with decks like Gramble, Malamar even. Probably just stage 2 like Zork bullshit even. Nah, this card's fine. Sabrina's suggestions, like you can play this card and like play the effect of the supporter, but like you can also just play your own supporters. Like sure, you can get 8 Cynthias maybe, but like, you can also just play your own supporters. Fossils for the dudes. I think this stadium is really, really, really good. Discard a card from their hand. Player starts their deck, basic energy reveals a plus to hand, yada yada. So you can go like Malamar, discard a psychic, get a psychic. Discard a card in Zoroark, get a turn 1 attachment to Lycanroc. Water Memory, again, not helping Silvally too much. The card's outlived its usefulness. Non-fairy Pokemon cost 1 more, so if you're playing a fairy deck, you could do this for the single prize attacker deck, so you could kind of just block them out. This is just hollows and stuff. Rainbows. Huh. This is cute. I like this guy. Oh, we get the Brooklet. Yeah, okay. That's reasonable. Alright, let's turn that off and go back to PTCGO.